Oh my God, I'm really getting bit up. Day 9. Having breakfast, oatmeal of course, brown sugar this morning, and a little envelope of Starbucks coffee. I would be so toast without these. I just cannot get my motor started in the morning until I have my coffee. I'm gonna stay on Spoon Lake today. It's a beautiful little lake and we're gonna go fishing. What I like about this lake is that it has a lot of bays. It's long, it's narrow. I'm not so affected by the wind. I'm susceptible to wind because I don't have somebody paddling in the bow and I can get pushed around. So yeah, we're gonna try and shoot a little fishing show today. Breakfast is done, camp is secure, it's time to go fishing. My strategy, I'm gonna go to the west side of the lake, which is where the wind is coming from, and just blow across the lake, trolling and casting. Little trip note, as far as travel with the canoe, notice the load of rocks in the front. In order to maintain control of this canoe, I have to keep the bow down in the water. Normally you'd have a person sitting up there. Well, I've got about 80 pounds of rocks, which I have to load or unload every time I do a portage. Lots of good exercise. Burn some of that chub off. So I'm out on the lake, cast the rod for the first time, and as I go to reel in, the reel jams up. So I'm not sure what's going on there. It feels like there's something wrong with the gears. This is a first for me. That's about the only motor you're going to hear out here. That's a U.S. Forest Service float plane flying overhead, just checking out, make sure everything's okay. So I opened up my reel and I squirted some pump oil inside and it seems to be working better. Hey, it's time for the slow-mo shot of the day. So not a whole lot of luck fishing today. In fact, no luck at all. So in lieu of a fish, I'm going to tell a fish story. I used to shoot a fishing show called City Limits back in 2012, and we did just that. We fished in cities. This particular day we were fishing in Denver, and the host of the show, Byron Velvick, the name sounds familiar. That's because he was on The Bachelor, season number 7, I'm told. Anyways, Byron's in the river fishing and cameraman on the other side along with the producer sitting at the top of the hill, and I'm on my side of the river and the action's about to commence, and I noticed somebody over my shoulder, and I looked back and it was some dude dressed up as a woman, looked like she was headed off to a nightclub, and she's waving at me and I don't know what to do, so I just waved back. You know, what are you gonna do? Anyway, all of a sudden Byron lets out a yelp. He's clambering up the river. He falls flat on his face. He drowns the wireless mics, which the producer owns. He starts to scream, and then the other cameraman trips, falls, and slides down into the river. It was great action. Anyway, when all the chaos subsided, I returned to the shoreline. I had a little pack there with my batteries in it, and on it was a business card left by my friend. Sometimes in life, moments are so surreal. You just have to ask yourself, did that really happen? Did that really happen? It did. Tonight's couch skinner story comes by way of my niece Danielle. Danny works downtown Minneapolis at a high-end steakhouse. She was serving a booth and she noticed a gal's purse and she asked her, well, where did you get that? And the gal said, it's a couch skinner. She was so happy somebody noticed it. Well, I tell you, couch skinners are truly unique because of the leather. The leather is sourced from old sofas which wear and fade differently, which makes each piece unique and different. So tomorrow, what are we doing? We're gonna blow this pop stand and we're gonna head that way, somewhere. Good night. was just about ready to retire for the evening, and this little guy came up to say hello. Maybe I've been on my own just a little